Hey folks, thanks for joining me today. We are going to remove some windows that were replacement windows. These are replacement windows. They went into a spot that an old window went into. We're going to take those out. Alright, so a replacement window is held in here with some screws. So we're going to unlock this window. And we're going to find out how it's held in place. See that screw right there? That is holding this window in place. One there, and then there's probably some upper windows or upper screws up here. Yep, there it is. Found that one. Okay, so we have basically 4 screws holding this in place. Sometimes you need to look above too, and I don't see anything above here. But we have 4 screws holding this thing in place. We're gonna take those out and then see if it'll come out easy or if there's something else holding it in place. These windows were held in here with these small little screws. These are only about a 1/2 inch long. I think we would probably put bigger screws in there if we were doing that again, right? Yeah. So I just pulled some nails out of here because many times these replacement windows will have some trim that are butted up here, and that kind of makes them look a little bit better. You don't see any gap here. So the first thing you have to do is usually pull off that trim that's around the window. Then you can take the screws out, and then you can usually take the window out. This one's held in place a little bit. My suspicion is that they put some caulking along the bottom and the top, and it's kind of glued in there. So I'm going to take my utility knife and I'm going to cut along the edges to try to get rid of any bond that's holding that in. Now if I wanted to, I could probably just destroy this whole frame because we're not putting a new window back in here. But if you were going to put a new window in here, you would not want to destroy this frame at all. You want to keep that intact. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on the outside, try to cut any old glue or caulking, and then we'll see if we can get this window out. All right, so we can see here, this old glue, this old caulking is keeping it in. So I'm going to go ahead and try to cut along this caulking line, and that way the window's not so held in place so tight and we can bring it in. So it's moving some. We're going to need to get all that caulking around there to get it all out. Alright folks, so I think we're ready to take this thing out. I cut along the caulking on the outside. I took off the stops. There's a piece of wood out there that this goes against. So it's slid in from the inside and you push it out to the stops. I took those out and I found 2 more screws in the bottom and 2 more screws in the top. I was not able to get to the ones in the top. I'm not exactly sure how they put them in. So I just cut them with my chisel. So now I think we're ready to take this out. I'm going to go ahead and lock the window in place so that way it acts as one unit and we don't have the bottom getting kind of squirrely and the top heavy. Okay, so I'm going to go on the outside and take this out and then let it down. Alright, so there we go, folks. That's how to remove an old replacement window. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for the view. You know what I'm going to say. Make sure to work hard because hard work is its own reward. And try to better yourself today. Do something today that makes yourself better. Thanks for watching.